For many, the evening hours are when they finally find time to hit the gym or engage in an intense workout session after a long day. However, the growing body of research surrounding the timing of exercise is raising serious concerns about how working out late in the day could wreak havoc on your sleep. The most recent study from Monash University, which monitored nearly 15,000 participants over the course of a year, uncovered unsettling revelations about the lingering effects that late-night exercise can have on sleep quality. This study reveals that the window of time in which late-night exercise impacts sleep is far broader than we previously thought, leading to a much larger and more consequential effect than most people realize. In the study, participants wore a multi-sensor biometric device, the Whoop strap, which tracked their exercise, sleep, and cardiovascular activity. What the researchers found was particularly concerning for those who prefer to work out after work. Exercising within 4 hours of bedtime, especially if it involves high-intensity cardiovascular activity, led to a higher resting heart rate, more sleep disturbances, and a delay in sleep onset. More specifically, the research revealed that the heart rate and heart rate variability metrics, which are critical indicators of overall health and recovery, were significantly impacted by evening workouts. This means that not only was it harder for participants to fall asleep, but the quality of their sleep was compromised, leaving them in a heightened state of alertness throughout the night. This is particularly troubling for those who participate in high-intensity workouts, such as HIIT, long runs, or sports training, late in the evening. These exercises elevate core body temperature and release adrenaline and other stress hormones, all of which are signals to the body that it needs to stay active and alert. Far from promoting the recovery process that exercise is supposed to facilitate, these late-night workouts may actually impair it. When the body remains in a heightened state of alertness, it fails to enter the deeper, more restorative stages of sleep, including REM sleep, which is essential for both physical and mental recovery. Prior research has already linked late-night exercise to disrupted sleep, but the Monash study significantly expands our understanding of how much time is actually at risk. The researchers found that the window for potential sleep disturbances from exercise was far broader than originally thought. Earlier studies suggested that exercising too close to bedtime, usually within 2 hours, was enough to cause sleep problems. However, this new data indicates that exercising within a 4-hour window of bedtime can still lead to a variety of negative sleep outcomes. These effects are especially pronounced when the exercise is intense, which means that evening workouts could undermine much of the effort people put into their fitness routine, leaving them worse off than if they had simply skipped the gym or found time to work out earlier in the day. While the study doesn't prove direct causation, it highlights a consistent relationship across a large sample of people, even after adjusting for confounding variables such as age, gender, fitness levels, and baseline sleep patterns. This makes the findings even more alarming, especially considering that nearly 1 in 5 adults fail to get the recommended 7 or more hours of sleep each night, according to the researchers. When we factor in the cumulative toll that chronic sleep deprivation can take on our health, such as increased risk for heart disease, impaired immune function, reduced cognitive ability, and mental health issues, it's clear that late-night workouts could potentially put individuals at risk for much more than just a restless night. The problem isn't just that working out late affects the amount of sleep you get, but also the quality of sleep. As the body remains in a heightened state of readiness due to post-workout hormones like adrenaline and cortisol, it becomes less likely to enter the restorative stages of sleep. This means that even though you may eventually fall asleep after an evening workout, you're likely to experience lighter, more fragmented sleep, which fails to promote adequate recovery. Not only does this compromise muscle repair, but it can also impair cognitive function, emotional regulation, and overall health, which in turn affects the performance of your next workout. Of course, the study acknowledges that many people exercise in the evening due to work and family commitments. And yes, exercise is undeniably beneficial, even if it's done at night. However, the key takeaway here is that the timing and intensity of your workouts matter more than you might think. If you choose to exercise late in the day, the researchers suggest opting for lower intensity exercises, such as light jogging or swimming, as these are less likely to interfere with your body's ability to wind down before sleep. For those who must exercise in the evening, adjusting the intensity and allowing at least 4 hours between the end of your workout and bedtime could help minimize sleep disruptions. Given the study's findings, It's also important for evening exercisers to monitor their sleep and adjust their routines accordingly. Wearable fitness trackers, which record metrics like sleep quality and heart rate variability, can provide valuable insights into how evening exercise may be affecting your sleep. If you notice any correlations between late workouts and sleep disturbances, it may be time to consider adjusting the timing or intensity of your workouts. At the end of the day, the message is clear. While exercise is essential for health, it's equally important to consider when you're engaging in physical activity. The timing of your workout can significantly impact your ability to get quality sleep, which, in turn, affects your overall health, performance, and recovery. If you want to maximize the benefits of both exercise and sleep, it's crucial to be mindful of how late-night workouts could be silently sabotaging your health.